A wonderful and lovely good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here on the live stream of SabioTrade. I'm really happy to welcome you here in this second webinar of this series. I don't know how long does it will last in the future, but this is the second one today with a very interesting topic. And the topic for today, developing an assessment preparation plan, or to make it easy, how to build a business plan for your trading. So the chat is open, ladies and gentlemen, and I guess you can hear me and you can see me here in the camera and with my screen in the back. If you have any questions, if you have any wishes or whatever you want to share with me tonight, the chat is open. You can say hi, you can say, maybe you can tell me where you're placed, where you come from. If you have any questions about trading, if you have any questions about whatever is troubling you, always crossing your mind, please let me know, because this webinar from SabioTrade together with me is just for you. You are our VIP student today. So I'm not the important one. You are the important listener tonight. It's me, Markus from Dow Trading. And Dow Trading is the combination about the perfect know-how about the Dow approach. Charles Dow, Edward Jones, 1879, they figured out trading is the same like any other business. Yeah, you have a product, buy cheap, sell expensive. Either you can influence the price or you cannot. That's the point. So, and therefore, my company is Dow Trading, and I'm really, really glad to have about this cooperation with SabioTrade. A wonderful company, and as I told you last Tuesday, you can find the webinar from last Tuesday in the YouTube channel from SabioTrade, because there I told you how to scale up your trading career with SabioTrade and with this kind of prop trading. Why is it so hard to make money with small accounts, and why this kind of prop trading together with SabioTrade is a great and excellent chance to make money in a kind of quick way, or maybe in a relative short-term way. So who is with me? Thomas. Wonderful good evening here. So yeah, as I said, if you have any questions, then please let me know. So let me just switch the picture here to the upper side, then it's a little bit easier for me, the question here. Okay, so that's the camera. Okay, this is live stream. You know, live is always a little bit different than a normal webinar, and is also very interesting here on YouTube, this webinar to make. So again, guys, if you have any questions, please feel to type in the chat box. I can see it in the screen, and whatever is in your mind, you can share it with me. I do trading for 25 years now. I do trading for a living for 25 years now. So why do you think I'm an educator? Why I'm the host? Why I love to teach? I love to teach because, first of all, you should know I work with karmic principles. I believe in this universal law of cause and effect. Whatever you plant, it must grow up, and it will be bigger than the cause. And in trading, it is exactly the same. If you want to have great success in trading, you have to plant the right seeds. And maybe you are wondering a bit what I have here in my hand. You know, you should know I'm Harry Potter fan. This is the wand of Harry Potter, by the way. And of course, I'm a Star Trek and Star Wars fan. And I have some posters here in the back. You cannot see it here. Because, you know, Master Yoda, many things we have to learn. But this is my wand. And maybe I can conjure a smile on your face. With deeper knowledge, you will not getting anywhere on another video or here on another YouTube, because I work a little bit different to other hosts or other teachers. In the first place, for me, it's important that you learn something what you can really use for your own trading. And that's the meaning of last week, this week, and of course, maybe next week. If you stay here on SabioTrade, if you subscribe this channel here on SabioTrade, then in one of the next webinars, of course, we do trading together. But first of all, we need to understand a kind of theoretical things in trading. So let me say hello, Frenchman guy, nice to see you. Nufu Kogo, hi, also. Where do you come from? Maybe you can type in the chat box and you can get in touch with me a little bit. Would be really great. The first part, ladies and gentlemen, what we need to understand is that trading is a business. Huh? David, good evening. Trading is a serious business. Trading is nothing you can make quick beside. Just let's make a little bit of trading. As you know, guys, there is a number, and I tell you this number, and it's 90, 90, 90, By the way, this is not my shape. This is not my figure, of course not. Even I go to the gym, but it's not my shape. 90% of all traders lose 90% of their money during the first 90 days. Frenchman, London, greeting to London. Oh, I'm going to London very soon for 4 days in March. I come from Burkina Faso and you live in Morocco. Nice, great. Thanks for that. So we are really international. So if someone is listening here behind the scenes from SabioTrade, we are really international. I'm really happy. So 90% of all traders lose 90% of their invested or of their account during 90 days. Why is it? Well, the answer is quite simple, ladies and gentlemen. They think you can make trading and become rich with trading very, very quick. And I'm here today to educate, to give you a little bit deeper insight. What's the content of a business plan and what's goals? I'm not sure if you ever heard that trading is an illogical goal. Poland, Tomasz, greetings to Poland. Nice to see you here. Have you ever heard this sentence or this idea that trading is an illogical goal? If you never heard that, then you missed one of the most important parts in trading. But we come to that point a little bit later. Maybe you should be really, really cautious and about what I'm talking about today. So, what's the content of a business plan? We have different contents, different parts of a business plan. So the first part is what's your financial goals? What's your financial goals? Of course, I can repeat the sentence of my teacher. He wrote in my handwritten diary 20 years ago, and he taught me, everybody comes to trading about money, but we stay about insights. Once you understand that making money with trading is an illogical goal and not that easy, then you understand why we talk about a financial goal. Because it makes a big difference if you want to make money $100, for example, every day, every week, or every month. And it's a difference. So may I ask you, or may I take the example of Nufu from Morocco, Burkina Faso. Now he lives in Morocco. I'm quite sure that $100 anywhere in Africa is way more money and worth and value of the money than in Germany. Of course, for me, it's $100 a lot of money too, even I'm here in Germany. But as you know, or I mentioned last week, I have an office and I go back in April to Bangkok, to Thailand, because I help people over there to make money with trading. Yeah. And here in the back, you can see, no, you cannot. Last year, I got this award. Here on Cyprus as the Distinguished Educator Award for Asia and Africa. Why is it? Because it's my POE. What's the POE? What is a POE? Purpose of existence. My POE about my purpose of existence is to make people happy with, or we should say, despite trading. This is my POE, purpose of existence, because as I mentioned, with trading, I lost everything. I lost my family, I lost my confidence, I lost all my money, and almost I lost my life because I want to make suicide about trading. But thanks God, I came back and I promised to my Lord, if I find a chance to come back to a normal life and to be a profitable trader, found my teacher and become successful in trading, I want to make it to my purpose of existence to help other people. And that's my job. And that's why I'm so happy to find this wonderful company, SabioTrade. They work with me exactly on this line to make you happy. And that's why we have this SabioTrade. I'm really glad to offer this to you. So financial goals, it's a difference if you want to make $100 a day, a week, or a month. And it's of course a difference if you live here in Germany, or if you live in Africa, or anywhere in East Europe, or maybe in Africa, wherever it is, it's completely different. Yeah. So therefore, about your financial goal, you have to make different decisions. Yeah. Which product you should trade. Yeah. Which product. Yeah. For example, you can trade DAX. Yeah. You can trade Dow Jones. Yeah. You can trade Forex. Yeah. So everything depends about your financial goal. Guys, if you don't have a business plan, and to use the words or the quote of Mark Twain, once he said, if you don't know where to go, you're wondering where you will come out. When you don't know where to go, you will wondering where you will end. So, and in trading, it's way more important to have this business plan, to this preparation plan, especially, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to prop trading here on SabioTrade. Because we have a clear risk management, we have clear goals, and you cannot afford technical mistakes. It is not possible, because every mistake costs you a lot of money and a lot of lifetime. And as you know, our lifetime, ladies and gentlemen, is really limited. Do you know, when it comes to the right edge of the chart, where we don't know if it's going up or if it's going down, where is the bottom line between the chart and between your heartbeat? You know that? Where is the bottom line between your trade and your heartbeat? Do you know that? Cleety, no, you're not late. I'm really good. Thank you very much. I asked the question, where is the bottom line between your trade and your heartbeat? And your heart. Where is the bottom line? I can tell you, the bottom line is you can do nothing, absolutely nothing, that the trade is going into your direction, because you are dependent on other market participants. And what's about your heartbeat and your heart? You can do nothing, literally, ultimately spoken, nothing that your heart is beating in the next seconds. You can do nothing that your heart is still beating tomorrow. Did you ever thought about that? You cannot influence your trade, that it's going up or down, and you can do absolutely nothing that your heart is going to beat. Absolutely nothing. That's the reason why I used to tell you, and why I insist to take care about your lifetime. This is why I insist to have a teacher who will support you for a long time. Because if you try to figure out how to become successful with trading by your own, costs you a lot of money and way more lifetime than maybe you have. You should think about that point. Yeah? Learning to let it go. Mohammed, crazy greetings to United, to UAE. Thanks for being here. Yeah. So, business plan. If you don't know how much money you want to make with trading, you cannot make the next decisions. Which product you want to trade. Yeah. For example, in my community, we trade DAX in 5-minute chart 3 times a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah. So that's the reason why you need a financial goal. So the question is, do you know how much money you want or you must make every week? Next point, it's just a simple calculation. So, for example, you need $2,000 a month. $2,000 a month. Yeah, for example. Yeah. So, we have, in average, we have 20 trading days. 20 trading days a month. So, how much money do you have to make every day? Yeah. Of course, 200. Yeah. 200, which means 20 days, $200, and then you have at the end of the month $2,000. Yeah. So now the next question is again, yeah, which product? Yeah. Which product, just shortcut, product you want to trade? Forex, indices, shares, commodities, yeah, or as we offer here on SabioTrade, Forex and indices. For example, the DAX, Dow Jones, something like that. Yeah. So you need to know that before you start to do anything else in trading. And if you don't know how much money you need to make, or how much money you need at the end of the month to care for your family, to care for your kids, to care for yourself, your bills, or something like that, before you quit your job, you need to have a business plan to answer those questions. Yeah? Guys, this is very, very important. So, and the next question is what you can answer if you know that calculation, which time frame you can trade, which time frame. So, because if you are a part-time trader and you cannot sit in front of the charts the whole day, yeah, then maybe you must trade in daily chart, yeah, or maybe in 4-hourly chart, yeah. And then the point is, regarding to that, you can calculate, then you can see, okay, this is not doable with a $500 account. Absolutely not. We talked about last week why it is not possible to become rich with a small account. That's why we come to SabioTrade. That we can start with an investment of $99 with $20,000. Yeah. Or maybe if you pay a little bit more, you can start with $50,000. That's a cool account. And then you don't have to make intraday trading. You can trade in 4-hourly chart if you start with a 50,000 account. Yeah. And everything depends about your business plan. Do you understand this point? It's so important that you know before Mark Twain. Again, when you don't know where you want to go, you will wondering where you end. So, but if you have time, the entire day, or maybe sometimes you have a day off, for example, yeah, then of course you can trade, for example, like me, in 5-minute chart, yeah, in 5-minute chart. And then you can make money every day around about $100 or $200. And then this is reachable. And in prop trading, you can reach the next level in the next weeks, not tomorrow, not in 1 week, because we have to afford also minus trade. Yeah. So very, very important. 2 + 2. Let me, yeah, am my calculation wrong? No, just a sec, please. I'm not the best in mathematics. So let me see that. 200 plus 20 days, 4,000. Okay, yeah, then we need 100. Of course, sorry, we need 100. Thank you very much, Thomas. I was in another calculation, of course. So 20 days, $100 a day, then you have 2,000 at the end of the month. If you make 200, then of course it's $4,000. And when it comes to prop trading, and guys, we talk about in average, because not every day is the same. You will, like me, for example, I had last week on Wednesday, yeah, after 1 day after we had the first webinar, here on SabioTrade on my account, I had 5 losses in a row in Dow Jones and index. 5 losses in a row. Do you think that's easy? Do you think that's fun? It's not. Even after 25 years of trading, it's hard to bear. 5 losses in a row. Earlier in my trading career, I could not continue. But today I know I stuck to my rules in my entry and my exit. I stuck to my rules and I know it's the law of probability. I don't have guarantees. I work with probabilities. And I know even it was hard to bear it and to hard feelings, I know mathematics, that's what I know. I know every minus trade must bring you closer to the next plus trade. That's mathematics. That's probabilities. And that's the cool thing. Minus trades is not the problem as long as they are technical cost, not about your emotions. If you stuck to the rules, there is my sign, stick to the rules. As long as you stick to the rules and you cut the loss, it's not the problem. Not by emotions, by technique. And you know what? Last Wednesday evening, 9:21, I started trade number 6. And during the night, because before I go to bed, I trade the stop loss in profit and let it run because I don't care about the trade. I knew the probability was on my side. I closed the trade Thursday lunch with $320. $320. How cool is that? So with the 5 losses, I lost around about $150. And with number 6, the trend was running and I made $320. Kept all losses in balance and made a bunch of money. This is trading. And if you stay here on SabioTrade, and if you stay in the webinars every week, or if you come to my community and learn about that, then you can make the same, guys. And we do everything here on SabioTrade to support you in that way. The bigger picture, having a business plan, the bigger picture is not really important. But this is another topic we come closer and closer. So that's a topic about your financial goal. So first of all, you need to know how much money you need at the end. If it comes to SabioTrade, if you come to prop trading, you need to know if you start with a small account, with a 20,000 account or a 50,000 or scaling up. That's the cool thing here in this prop trading company. Okay, let's come to the next topic about the business plan. You need to know the content of the business plan. So, for example, education. So first was financial goals. What's your financial goals? You need to know that, really. So second one is, what's about your education? Education. So, are you a beginner? Are you a starter in trading? Are you an advanced trader? Are you an advanced trader or are you a pro? It depends. Okay, you know what? I'm quite sure there is no pro here right now. Otherwise, you would not watch this video or this live show. I'm quite sure you would not watch because you would not waste your time with me if you are a pro, because a professional trader knows what to do and he will not waste time with YouTube videos. So I'm quite sure most of our listeners tonight, and thanks for the many comments here, and maybe you can text if you like the show, if you have any wishes about the topic. My lovely support, my lovely company beyond the scenes will make notes, and they will find the next topics, of course, for you. So maybe you can give a little bit of response in the chat or later in the comments below the video if you like our shows, what we do here for you. So I guess most of you are more, I'm still developing, very good. Yeah. Most of us, I guess you are more a beginner or maybe a little bit progress trader, advanced trader. Yeah. So how much would you need in a founded account to make the $2,000 per month? David, I would say you start with 50,000. If you want to make in average $2,000 a month, then maybe you should start with 50,000. And if you can afford the fee, yeah, maybe the next 100,000 also possible. Yeah, but with 20,000, if you have a cool risk management, I used to teach my students, then 20,000 it's a little bit too less. Then you should start with 50,000, or maybe if you can afford it, 100,000. Yeah. Okay, so if you're a beginner or an advanced trader, you have different education topics. As a beginner, for example, as a beginner, you have a different topic than an advanced trader. A beginner needs to know, guys, what is trading at all? What means trading? Huh? What is a strategy? What is a strategy? What does it mean when we talk about rules? What's the meaning of a cool, I give a shortcut, money management, respectively, trade management? That's the topics. Or basically, a beginner needs to know what we do today. What's a business plan? Why do we need a business plan? So that's the topics of a beginner. So that's why we talk in here, we create content here for SabioTrade that you can watch the videos on and on and on if you want, or you can go to my homepage also, you will find it. So that's the topics for your, for a beginner. So where do you find some topics? We will create it here with me here on SabioTrades or on the channel, yeah? Or you Google it, or you come, that the best advice I can give you after 25 years of trading, just look for a teacher. You have to invest money in your education. If you go on my homepage, dowhow-trading.com, and you register for the newsletter, then after our webinars, you will get a wonderful surprise, a gift for you, for a special offer for a all-in-one education. And really, really cool. So that's the topics for a beginner. So maybe you know what means trading. You know what does it mean to have a strategy. When you have your rules already, whatever it is, and you know everything about, yeah, I have my money management, I know what does it mean, something like that. Okay, then you are an advanced trader. So what's the topic for an advanced trader? Advanced trader has different topics. Advanced trader is thinking about the human part and the emotions and how to close the gap between to close the gap between knowing and doing. And guys, this one is one of the topics 90% of all traders fail. I'm not sure if you made this experience already. Then before you start your trading day, you think about your mistakes from yesterday. And before you start your trading day, you make some principles in your mind. For example, you wake up in the morning and you say, today I stick to my rules under all circumstances. Today, I don't trail my stop loss too quick. Today, I don't trail my stop loss far away to avoid losses. Today, I don't risk too much money. Today, I want to just invest a small money. That's what you know, what you should do in trading. And the moment you open the trade, and the moment you start with trading, at the moment the next trade is running, you throw every of your principles overboard. Because emotions coming back with the first loss, with the second loss, and then you throw everything overboard. That's the gap between knowing and doing. Did you ever make this experience that it's so hard to close the gap between you know what you have to do and doing in front of the charts? I just want to give you some insights that you know what you must think about. That's the reason why we make this series here on SabioTrade. Just I want to bring you to the point to think about it. I have many books here, yeah, from my teacher, and I love my teacher, my mentor. And something is really difficult what he wrote in his book. And very often I ask him, why did you not wrote these things in your book like you taught me right now? Because now I understand what you mean. And then he used to say all the time, he used to say to me, because you would not think about it. Because trading is not copy-paste. Trading is not reading a book and doing it. Trading does not mean watching a video and doing it. Trading means understanding, insights, and not copy and paste. So that's the second part of the content of a business plan. So now we come to the third part, and then we come to the most important part. Number 3 is the third part of a business plan are your private goals. What's your private goals? What's your private goals? Why? Why do you want to make trading? Why do you want to make making money with trading? Why? Is it just for your ego? Then you will fail. If you do trading to prove something to yourself, then you will fail. If it's making money to support your family, then of course it's a good thing. If you want to make money with trading because you want to quit your job, then not a good idea. Never quit your job and jump into trading without having an education. Never do this. I have so many students that did it and they failed, and they have to go back to a normal job and learn trading beside, partially and as a part-time trader, and afterwards they quit the job on purpose. But never quit your job because you think you can make money very quick. Also not here on SabioTrade. We teach you to go through the levels in a calm and structured way. So the reason is why you want to make trading. What is your private goal? Maybe also for your retirement. Also very good. Why is it? Why I'm talking about this topic? Because one word. And I'm quite sure no one is telling you this one. One word. And this word is love. Why we talk about love? Because on the right edge of the chart, where you don't know it's going up or down, you will have and you must have minus trades. You will lose money. You need to stick to the rules. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't love minus trades, because you understand they are a part of trading, a necessary part of trading, you will not become successful in trading. If you don't love what you do, if you don't love to change yourself, if you don't love to be disciplined, if you don't love to stick to the rules, even you had 5 losses in a row, you cannot become successful. How deep must this love be? This love you can compare with parents' love, normal parents, normal proper parents. I'm not sure if you have kids. Maybe you are mom and you are dad. Beloved mom and beloved dad. And you exactly know what I'm talking about when I say a normal mom and dad would always do everything for their kids. And we used to say, I would die for my kids. Or if you feel this love to your girlfriend, to your husband, to your wife, this deep, really deep love, then you would die for your partner, for your friend, or for your kids. And this is that love what I'm talking about. If you don't have this depth of the love, you will not become successful with trading. In the next webinars, when we come to real trading, you will figure that out because we will discover this journey deeper and deeper. So if you have any questions, please feel free to type in the chat box here on YouTube. So now that was part number 3. And now finally, the last 15 minutes roundabout, I want to tell you, I want to explain the deeper sense of a goal. What is a goal? What is a goal? Normally, we say a goal is something I can reach directly. Huh? So, let's give an example. My goal is to learn another language. For example, actually, I'm learning Thai. Yeah, you don't believe me? Let me show you. It's here. I guess it's here. No, that's not. Sorry, I want to show you. Here. Yeah. So that's, as you can see, this is Thai language. Yeah. So I'm learning Thai. Why? Because in 2 years, I want to make webinars in Thai language. That's my goal. So how can I reach this goal? Yeah, when I learn words, vocabulary. if I speak, if I read, if I listen as much as possible. This is how we trained and how our brain is working. Our physical brain is working, ladies and gentlemen. If you have a goal, for example, language, learning a foreign language, then you can do it directly. And if you invest time and a lot of energy, you will speak another language in a specific way of time after a couple of weeks or months or maybe years. But if you invest time and energy in this goal, you will reach it. That's how we used to think and how we manage our whole life. I give you an easy language, an easy example. You have the goal, the goal is, or the situation is, you are hungry. You are hungry. So, what's the goal? I need something, I need some food. I need something to eat. So the goal is to not being hungry anymore. So what you can do, it's easy, yeah? You go to the fridge, yeah? You go to the restaurant, yeah? Restaurant, for example, yeah? And then you can reach your goal. Or you are thirsty. You are thirsty. You go to the fridge, the restaurant, you drink something. You drink something, you're not longer thirsty. This is understanding of a goal. What's about trading? Oh, in other words, this is a logical goal. It's a logical way to reach my goal, not to be hungry anymore, not to be thirsty anymore. It's a logical way, right? You would say that's okay, it's logic. Pure logic. I'm hungry. The goal is not to be hungry. I go to the fridge. I go to the restaurant. If you can handle it, yeah, then you reach your goal. It's a logical way. Can you give me just a response here in chat if you understand what I try to say? Yes or no? Can you follow my thoughts? Then please give me a yes or no. If any respond to me, any answers for me? Yes, okay, thank you very much. Raphael, thank you very much. Okay, at least one. Thanks a lot. Yes, David, thank you very much. Okay, that was a logical goal. So now, when it comes to trading, money with trading, that's my goal. My goal is making money with trading. Is it a logical goal? Of course. Otherwise, he would not be here. Otherwise, he would not spend time with that or with trading. So making money with trading is also a logical goal. It's a normal goal. That's the reason why we come to trading, to learn making money with trading. But when you start your trade, as I mentioned already, you can do nothing that your trade is going into the profit because we are dependent on other market participants. So, and here comes the difference. Making money with trading is an illogical goal. An illogical goal. Why is it? Because, very important, crucial sentence, you cannot reach this goal directly. If you compare it with hunger or thirsty, go to the fridge, restaurant, eating, drinking, reach the goal. Making money with trading is not reachable directly because you cannot influence your trade. Whenever you start your trade, you have no chance that the next trade will be a winner, and you cannot influence it. It is not possible. So making money with trading is an illogical goal because you cannot reach it directly. To make it a little bit easier, I give you an example for another illogical goal. Falling asleep. Falling asleep is also an illogical goal because you can do nothing to fall asleep on purpose. Otherwise, you could go into bed, close your eyes, and sleep. Possible or not? I'm sure some people can do that, but really only a few. The majority of all mankind is not able to fall asleep on purpose. And I'm quite sure if you go to bed and something is troubling you, some thoughts crossing your mind, you lay in bed, and you count the sheep. How you think about, you read a book, something like that. And any time in the morning, when you wake up again, then maybe you can remember when you fell asleep around, but you don't know exactly the minute. You maybe remember when you were the last time at the restroom, at the toilet, when you turned off the light, whatever it is. But you fall asleep not on purpose, by chance. So falling asleep is an illogical goal. Not the sleep as itself. That's a logical goal because we need to sleep. But the way to fall asleep is an illogical goal. That's the reason why we say it's an illogical goal, because you cannot reach it directly. So, what you can do to fall asleep? You can care about the circumstances. Shortcut, CC, circumstances. For example, you can change the sheets. Yeah, you can listen relaxable music. You can open the window. Yeah, you can have, sorry for that, we can have sex. Yeah, whatever that is, you can care for your circumstances to make it easier to fall asleep. Guys, this is the only part you have in your own hands, what you can use directly, because it's up to you if you change the sheets, that you have fresh bed. If you listen relaxable music and not watching the phone until the last second, Instagram and Facebook, or you watch a horror movie or whatever there is, social media in the bedroom, you can care for that. Or you can open the window, unless you live in Thailand. That is not a good idea. Then you have to turn on the air condition right away. Yeah. Yeah, or maybe you can have sex. Yeah, this is also a thing which makes you tired. So you can care about the circumstances that it make it easier to fall asleep. That's the reason why sleep is an illogical goal. Another one is making diet. It's also an illogical goal. Don't look at me, guys. I'm working on it. I go to the gym. I do everything, believe me, but it's an illogical goal. Otherwise, you could say, tomorrow I have 20 kilogram weight less. Is it possible or not? No, it's not. It's not. So the only thing you can care about is go to the gym, making cardio, change the food, change your habit, stop drinking alcohol, stop smoking, stop eating fat meat, something like that. That's in your own hands. That's an illogical goal. What's the things you can care about when it comes to trading? About making money with trading is an illogical goal. What you can do, what you can literally do, because you cannot do anything that your trade is going into the profit. What you have, what is it? What do you have in your own hands? Learning, education. Like you get here with me on SabioTrade. Care for education. Just look for a good teacher, mentor, who is supporting you, who is accompanying you for a long time, 2, 3 years. Having a strategy, having clear rules, and now it comes the 5 magic questions. Always know what to do, how, when, where, and why. 5 magic questions. That's the things, ladies and gentlemen, you have in your own hands. Part of the business plan. That you understand that making money with trading is an illogical goal. We come to trading to make money, but after a while we realize we lose money. And you cannot afford with more power. It is not possible. Willpower has nothing to do with physical power. To reach this illogical goal, you need a lot of willpower. Willpower. Because this willpower is responsible that you care for the circumstances, that you understand you need a teacher, you need education, you need clear rules, you need the willpower to stick to the rules. And you need logical answers to the question, my 5 questions: what to do, how, when, where, and why. Because those five magical questions are responsible for your success with your own trading. That's the difference between a logical goal and an illogical goal, because you cannot making money with trading with every single trade. It is not possible. Absolutely not. Completely illogical goal. What's your job as a trader? Especially when it comes to prop trading and you want to go straight through the levels, what you have to do, understand that trading is an illogical goal, and that's the circumstances you have to take care. And that's the content of a business plan. And that's the point how you can develop an assessment preparation plan, or shortcut, having a business plan. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for listening. I hope you had fun, like me, in this webinar. Thanks to SabioTrade that we can do this. And thanks a lot for listening, Mr. Markus here from Germany. I wish you a lovely evening, and I hope we see each other next Tuesday, same place, same time, to webinar number 3. Be excited about the next topic, and we come closer and closer to real trading. As always, ladies and gentlemen, have courage and be kind, and may the force of the logic be with you. See you next time.